Good evening, class 9. Today, in this video, we will discuss about Indus River System. As you guys are already acquainted with basic terminologies related to the rivers, what is river system, what are tributary and distributary. So, the next step is understanding the different river systems of India. Like in India, we primarily divide the river systems into two parts. They are Himalayan river systems and the Deccan river systems. Ultimately, the Himalayan river systems are the rivers which originate from Himalayas. So, in the same series, the first river system that we will start today is Indus River System. Let's begin with this. Indus River System. Now, the Indus River System is one of the largest river system of the world. Generally, we can say uh, the Indus, among the whole Indus River system, Indus River is the main stream, and rest other rivers that we will study are the tributaries. And among them, river Indus is the longest, and around it is counted among world's 20 longest rivers. It covers major South Asian countries like Tibet, India, and Pakistan. Although its major part lies in Pakistan, but the origination of majority of rivers of Indus River system lies in India. But according to the Indus River Treaty, the both the countries they have settled how to use the water of different rivers. In India, its basin cover the state of J&K, Himachal Pradesh, and Punjab. Basin we have already discussed. So basically, the tributaries and the major river that is Indus that covers the state of J&K, Himachal Pradesh, and Punjab. So if we see the map, they are the three most northern states of India. The Indus receives its most notable tributaries from the eastern Punjab plains, although there are tributaries like Nubra, Shyok. These tributaries join Indus River in Ladakh and Kashmir region, but the biggest left bank tributaries of Indus River are Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Beas, and Sutluj. And that is why the name of Punjab state has come up. The meaning of the word Punjab is derived from two words. Panj means five and Ab means water. So basically, the meaning of the state Punjab is the land where five river flows. If you see the map of present day Punjab, there are not all the five rivers they flow, rather there are only 2.5 rivers they flow in Punjab, because after the state reorganization that has happened, the Himachal Pradesh has been cut from here, and even during the reign of Maharaja Ranjit Singh, Jammu was also part of Punjab. So at that time, all these five rivers, five tributaries of river Indus used to flow in Punjab. And the biggest loss that has happened to Punjab was in 1947, when the Punjab was divided also as India was divided into two parts. Same way Punjab was also divided into two parts. As India has a Punjab, Pakistan also carries part of Punjab, and they also call it Punjab. Now, because the division has happened in such a way that Punjab in India is in eastern direction, so we call it Eastern Punjab, Purvi Punjab, or Chadda Punjab. In Pakistan, the Punjab, because it lies in the western direction, so it is called as Western Punjab, Pachmi Punjab, or Lenda. Chadda means the chadta hua suraj, and Lenda means dhalta hua suraj. So in this way, this is a little background of this region before I should continue with the Indus River system. Now, now among the whole Indus River system, the biggest part is River Indus. The reason being, River Indus has so much popularity among India is, as the historian says, the name of India has come up from the river Indus. The river Indus during the reign of Mughals was also called as Darya-e-Hind. So from there, Indus, Hindus, and Hindustan later on, the name has come up, and because it was called as Hindus also, so the people, those who live toward east and south of river Indus, they were called as Hindus also. These are some of the beliefs that I am telling you, and from this river, the name of India has come up. And one of the major incidents that has happened in the history of India is Indus Valley civilization. You all have studied Indus Valley civilization, or you have seen the movie Mohenjo-daro. That was one of the prominent city of Indus Valley civilization of that time. That Indus Valley civilization has happened on the banks of river Indus. So that civilization was one of the oldest civilization of the world, has happened along the river Indus, and because this river is such an old river, the name to our country India has also been given because of this river Indus. So that is why this river Indus is one of the prominent river in the history and in the geography of India. So let's study this river. Now, the river does not origin from India. Once we will study the map, I'll tell you why it is also called as antecedent river. The river rises from Mount Kailash, Kailash Mansarovar, you might have heard, and origin is very close to Lake Mansarovar. The actual point is Bokharchu Glacier, that is in Mount Kailash. The total length of the river is around 3,000 kilometer, and only 709 kilometer flows in India, and that too only in the state of J and K, and nowadays you call the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. The total catchment area is 11,65,000, and out of that only around 25%, if we roughly say, that is 3,21,284 square kilometers only flows in India. The major tributaries, as I said, there are some tributaries that join the river in Kashmir region, that are Kashmir region and Ladakh Union Territory, that is Zaskar, Nubra, Shyok, and Hunza. Nubra is, one of the beautiful places that I have ever visited in my life is Nubra. And then the other tributaries, these are actually a very small rivers. So we will not study and we will not dwell much upon these tributaries, but we will read and study all these 5 tributaries one by one, and we will plot it on the map also. Sutluj, Beas, Ravi, Chenab, and Jhelum join together to enter the Indus River near Mithankot in Pakistan. As I told, the major part flows in Pakistan. The river enters in India in Ladakh Union Territory, and after crossing Nanga Parbat is one of the highest mountain peak, that is the 9th largest peak, and it is almost toward the northwestern side of Jammu and Srinagar Union Territory, almost at the border of India and Pakistan. And after crossing Nanga Parbat, this river suddenly changes its direction and start flowing in the southward direction. The course of this river is very interesting. We will see it in the map also. River Indus finally submerges into Arabian Sea. I hope you all have heard the news about the Karachi air miss happening that has happened today. And the Karachi is a port city at this point where the Indus meets the Arabian Sea. The Karachi is a port city like we have in Mumbai. Karachi is a major port city in Pakistan, and the Karachi is also in the news today because a very pathetic air accident happened in Karachi today. Now, this is the river Indus on the map. As I said, this is the territory of India. The river Indus rises from Tibet, that is acquired or annexed by China. Here is the Lake Mansarovar. This is the two headwaters of river Indus, and initially the river Indus moves in a very north and northwestern direction. If you see, this direction is north and northwestern direction, almost till the border of India and Pakistan. This is the point where Nanga Parbat is. And in this part, this is whole your Ladakh. I hope you are following my cursor. This is the Ladakh Union Territory, and in this part Nubra Shayok River meets, and then it enters into Jammu and Jammu and Srinagar, Jammu and Kashmir Union Territory, and it almost goes till Nanga Parbat at this point where the India-Pakistan border lies. And after crossing the Nanga Parbat, this river again changes its direction and comes to the south and southwest direction, and it completely flows in Pakistan. This is the point where it submerges into Arabian Sea, and here is the city Karachi. Now, this is all about river Indus. The next is river Jhelum. The Jhelum has its source in a spring that is a natural spring, I'll tell you, at Virinag in the southeastern part of Kashmir Valley. If you have ever visited Srinagar, Jammu and Kashmir, there are two different divisions of Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. There is a tunnel that connects Jammu with Kashmir Valley. That tunnel is called as Jawahar Tunnel. The moment we crosses the Jawahar Tunnel and enter into Kashmir Valley, the place Virinag is very close to it. It is almost 10 kilometers toward the eastern side, northeastern side. And this place, Virinag, provides a natural spring, which is the considered as origin point of Jhelum. Although it is a very small spring, but later on very few tributaries join Jhelum and contribute their water into it. At Muzaffarabad, the river takes a sharp hairpin bend southward, the same like river Indus. Muzaffarabad is again at the border of India and Pakistan. Thereafter, it forms the India-Pakistan boundary for 170 kilometers and merges in near Mirpur. The total length of river Jhelum is 720 kilometers. Let's see where the Jhelum flows in India. This is Indus, we have already done. This is Jhelum. This is a place that connects this. The lower part is Jammu and the upper part is Kashmir, that has Srinagar. If you have ever visited Srinagar by road, you might have seen there's a very long tunnel and very strategic and important from defense point of view. It's called Jawahar Tunnel. After crossing Jawahar Tunnel, there is a place called Virinag, that is the origin point of Jhelum. Earlier, it almost moved in a parallel direction to Indus, and after this point like Mirpur and Muzaffarabad, it takes a southward direction where you see it forms a boundary between India and Pakistan. It flows over it, and then it moves into Pakistan near Mirpur. Now this is all about Indus and Jhelum. Now the next is river Chenab. River Chenab is otherwise very famous in the local folk songs in Punjab also. The river Chenab originates from near the Bara Lacha Pass, or it is called as Bara Lacha La. In chapter 2, you have read that in Tibetan language, they call the mountain passes as La. Like in Uttarakhand local dialect, the people they call Daju to the big and the elder brother. In the same way, in Tibetan language, to mountain pass, the people called this La, L-A. You might have seen like Rotang La, uh, Namik La, there's a place called Zozila, Changla. These la refers to mountain passes. And what are mountain passes? Mountain passes are basically the way to cross a high mountain ridges. So if there is a continuous mountain, like you see, if this is a complete mountain ridge, to cross a mountain ridge wherever there is a channel to cross, that channel is called as La. And I have seen the origin of river Chenab, that from one, this is suppose this is a mountain pass. From this, the whole upper part and the peak of Bara Lachala remains covered with snow, and this snow melts toward both the directions, and toward both the direction, these mountain falling contributes to a formation of small lakes, and these lakes are called as Chandra and Bhaga. One side the water gets collected, it is called as Chandra, and to other side, whenever the snow melts, it gets collected, it's called as Bhaga. And the both flows in a completely opposite direction from the mountain pass. From the mountain pass, when the snow melt toward one side, it is called as Chandra, and one side it is called as Bhaga. The both lakes, they form a small streams or headwaters. These headwaters, they keep on flowing in a very opposite direction, but at a one place called Tandi, they meet and they form river Chenab. I have seen the origin of Chenab. I have seen both Chandra and Bhaga, and I have my own clicks of Bhaga river. I will upload it. You can see it, and I will label it. Two small streams on opposite sides of the pass named Chandra and Bhaga form its headwater at an altitude of 4900 meter. And they both meet at a place called Tandi, from where the Chenab origin. Chenab enters the plain near Akhnur in Jammu. After that, it flows in Pakistan, where it joins Sutluj after receiving the water of Jhelum and Ravi. Now let's see, and the total length is around 960 kilometer. Now this is river Chenab. This is river Chenab from where it origins. And after crossing Akhnur is a plain place in Jammu. And after that, it enters into Pakistan and it joins river Jhelum, and then Ravi and Satluj join it. Next is river Ravi. Ravi origins in Rotang Pass. Again, it can also be called as Rotang La. Rotang, you have all heard of. It is close to Manali. That is a gateway toward Lahore and Spiti Valley. It drains between Pir Panjal and Dhauladhar range. Although the origin of river Ravi is very close to river Beas, it enters Punjab plain near Madhopur and later enters Pakistan below Amritsar. The total length of river Ravi is 720 kilometer, and then they move to, this is river Ravi. This is river Ravi. It flows only 720 kilometer in India, and then it goes to Pakistan. Now this is and only few part of Ravi flows in Punjab. Rest is flows in Himachal Pradesh in Kulu Valley. The river Beas. The Beas originate near Rotang Pass at the height of 4,000 above mean sea level, and the origin point is very close to the origin point of river Ravi. It crosses Dhauladhar range and takes the southwesterly direction and meet river Satluj at the Harike Pattan, it is called in Punjab. And among all the rivers of Indus River System, only Beas is a river that completely flows in India, because before entering into Pakistan, the river Beas submerges into Satluj and drains all its water into it. And the place where they both meet is called as Harike Pattan. It is in Punjab near Firozpur. It is comparatively small river which is only 460 kilometers long, and this river lies completely within India. Now let's see in the map. This is river Beas. As I said, it is the origin point is very close to river Ravi. This is Ravi and this is Beas, and after flowing to it, and this Beas river submerges into river Satluj. This is the joining point of Satluj. Now the last river of Indus River System is Satluj. River Satluj does not rises from India. It rises very close to the source of river Indus, and from the source is considered as Mansarovar Lake. Satluj enters India from the state Himachal Pradesh, and the place is called as Chipkila. The place in Himachal Pradesh from where the Satluj enters, the place is called as Chipkila. And then before this river enters into the Punjab plain, there is a Bhakhra dam constructed over it. The water of river Satluj has been stopped, and a very beautiful lake has been formed on one side of it, and it is called as Gobind Sagar Lake. And it cuts a gorge in Naina Devi, and there is a religious shrine for Hindus called Naina Devi Temple also lies on this mountain peak. And one of the biggest and the powerful dam of India, that Bhakhra Dam, lies over river Satluj, and it forms the lake, artificial and man-made lake called Gobind Sagar Lake. Satluj forms international boundary between India and Pakistan for nearly 120 kilometers. Out of total length of 1450 kilometers, only around 1000 kilometers flows in Indian territory. And this is Satluj. This rises, you see the origin point is very close to river Indus, and this river flows in Tibet and then enters into the India from the state Himachal Pradesh. This is Himachal Pradesh. This is Himachal Pradesh, and the point at which it enters India is called as Chipkila. Fortunately, I have visited that also. And then after flowing into the whole of Himachal, this river enters into Punjab. This is the border of Punjab, and it forms, there is a Bhakhra dam constructed over it. And then towards the flow of west side, it joins river Beas. Again, as we have discussed in the last slide, the place is called Harike Pattan. And from this point, actually not whole of the water of Satluj and Beas has been given to Pakistan. Rather, at the point where these both Beas and Satluj, they are meeting, at this point there are two parallel canals has been constructed called Indira Gandhi Canal, and these canals are diverted toward Pakistan, and that has happened because of Indus Water Treaty. In the next video, I will discuss about what is Indus Water Treaty and how the water has been used by both the countries strategically, and what are the issues that has come up over the years. And so actually, if you see, out of these five rivers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, India and Pakistan, they have divided 2 and 2.5. So out of that, India is using Satluj, and they have diverted the water at this point of convergence of Beas and Satluj, and they have constructed Indira Gandhi Canal that is feeding Rajasthan and the western part of Punjab. Now, before I finish my video, this is all about these rivers of North India. If you see, except these four rivers, Indus and Satluj, they both are coming from Tibet, and that is why these two rivers are called as antecedent rivers. Now, what are antecedent rivers? Antecedent rivers are the ancient rivers that used to flow before the formation of Himalayas. Now, we can say that if you see these white thing is a snow over Himalayas and this is Himalayas. Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi and Beas, they all are originating from the glaciers of the natural springs of Himalayas, but the Indus and Satluj does not origin from Himalayas, they origin from Tibet, and that Himalayas were formed way after the formation of these two rivers. That is why the river Indus and Satluj in this river system are called as antecedent rivers, and these four rivers are called as Himalayan rivers. So I hope you all have developed your interest in understanding the river systems, how the rivers they flow, how they shape the history of a country. So similar way, we will be discussing about the next topic is the Indus Water Treaty, and then I will come to this lifeline of India called Ganga River System. I will be uploading few of my own clicks of river Chenab and river Indus. Among all the rivers of India, the Indus River System is my personal favorite because I am fortunate to see all the 6 rivers of Indus River System, including Indus while I travel to Leh Ladakh, Jhelum, Verinag I have seen couple of times, Chenab, Beas, Ravi I have seen a lot of time because my place lies in Punjab. Every time I used to come to Uttarakhand from this place, I crosses Sutluj and I have seen Beas many a times, thousands of times. And I have seen the place where the Sutluj enters into Pakistan called Chipkila also. I will be uploading my few personal clicks. Hope you will like it, and I will upload some satellite images also. Thank you so much for connecting with me. This is all for the day. And you can write your queries to me on this email address, but you can also send your assignments to me on this email address. I always try to check your emails as soon as possible and try to return with my remarks. Thank you so much for connecting with me. See you in the next video.